The old battlefield lay silent, shrouded in mist. A chill wind whispered through the tall grass, carrying with it the faintest echo of cannon fire. Here, amongst the silent stones and weathered monuments, secrets lingered. The American Civil War, a brutal chapter in the nation's history, still held stories yet untold, mysteries buried beneath layers of time. What secrets did these battlefields hold? What whispers from the past remained, waiting to be heard? Step closer and listen. The secrets of the Civil War are waiting to be unveiled. War is fought on many fronts. Beyond the battlefields, a secret war raged. A war of information, of espionage, of coded messages and clandestine meetings. The Civil War saw the rise of new technologies, including the telegraph. With it came the need for secrecy, for ways to communicate without the enemy listening in. Both sides developed complex codes and ciphers, intricate systems designed to keep their plans hidden from prying eyes. Imagine the tension, the pressure, as skilled cryptographers labored tirelessly, encoding and decoding messages that could determine the fate of nations. The soldiers of the Civil War were not just nameless faces in a vast conflict. They were individuals, each with their own stories, their own hopes, their own fears. Many kept diaries, offering glimpses into their daily lives, their thoughts and feelings. These first-hand accounts reveal the human side of war, the moments of humor, the acts of kindness, the enduring spirit that helped them endure unimaginable hardship. They wrote of their families, their sweethearts, their longing for home. They wrote of their fears, their doubts, their struggles to stay alive. The Civil War was a breeding ground for spies and secret agents. Both the Union and the Confederacy employed networks of individuals who operated in the shadows, gathering intelligence, spreading disinformation, and carrying out dangerous missions. Women played a significant role in this hidden world, using their social connections and their perceived innocence to move undetected behind enemy lines. These were women like Elizabeth Van Lew, a Richmond socialite who built a spy ring that provided crucial information to Union forces. Section 5. Unsung Heroes, Stories of Courage and Sacrifice. The Civil War was a conflict that tested the limits of human courage and sacrifice. It was a time when the nation was torn apart, and the very fabric of society was at risk of unraveling. The battlefields were not just places of death and destruction, but also arenas where the human spirit was tested to its limits. Soldiers faced not only the enemy but also the harsh realities of war, including disease, hunger, and the constant threat of death. Yet amidst this chaos, there were moments of incredible bravery and selflessness that continue to inspire us today. While history remembers the generals and the politicians, there are countless stories of ordinary individuals who performed extraordinary acts of bravery and compassion. These unsung heroes often went unnoticed in the grand narratives of history, but their contributions were no less significant. They were the soldiers who risked their lives to save their comrades, the nurses who worked tirelessly to care for the wounded, and the civilians who provided support and comfort in times of need. Their stories remind us that heroism is not confined to the famous and the powerful, but can be found in the actions of everyday people. Men like Andrew Jackson Smith, a former slave who enlisted in the Union Army and rose to the rank of captain, leading his men with distinction in numerous battles. Smith's journey from slavery to leadership is a testament to his resilience and determination. Despite the immense challenges he faced, he never wavered in his commitment to the cause of freedom and justice. His story is a powerful reminder of the strength of the human spirit and the impact that one individual can have on the course of history. Or women like Clara Barton, who braved the horrors of the battlefield to tend to the wounded, becoming known as the Angel of the Battlefield. Barton's dedication to helping others in the face of unimaginable adversity earned her a place in history as one of the most compassionate and courageous figures of the Civil War. Her efforts not only saved countless lives, but also laid the groundwork for the establishment of the American Red Cross. Through her tireless work, Barton demonstrated that true heroism lies in the willingness to put others before oneself, even in the most dire of circumstances. Section 6. Turning Points, Little-Known Events with Big Impacts. The course of the Civil War was shaped not only by major battles, but also by seemingly insignificant events that had far-reaching consequences. While the names of Gettysburg and Antietam are etched in the annals of history, there were numerous smaller incidents that played pivotal roles in the outcome of the war. These events, often overshadowed by the grander narratives, were crucial in shaping the strategies and morale of both the Union and the Confederacy. The discovery of gold in the Confederate state of Georgia, for example, gave the South a much-needed economic boost. This influx of wealth allowed the Confederacy to finance its military campaigns and sustain its war efforts for a longer period. The gold rush in Georgia not only provided the South with resources but also attracted a wave of settlers and speculators, further bolstering the local economy. This seemingly minor event had a ripple effect, influencing the broader economic landscape of the war. The sinking of the Confederate raider CSS Alabama off the coast of France, on the other hand, dealt a blow to the South's naval efforts. The CSS Alabama had been a thorn in the side of Union shipping, capturing and sinking numerous vessels. Its destruction marked a significant turning point in the naval war, diminishing the South's ability to disrupt Union supply lines. The loss of the Alabama also had diplomatic repercussions, as it strained relations between the Confederacy and European powers, particularly France and Britain. These lesser-known events, often overlooked in traditional accounts of the war, offer a fresh perspective on the conflict's complexities. By examining these incidents, historians can gain a deeper understanding of the myriad factors that influenced the war's outcome. These events highlight the interconnectedness of military, economic, and diplomatic elements in shaping the course of history. They remind us that history is not just a series of grand battles and famous leaders, but also a tapestry woven from countless smaller threads, each contributing to the larger narrative. Section 7. The weight of history, artifacts and their tales. Objects can hold memories. A simple button from a soldier's uniform, a dented canteen, a faded letter sent from the front lines. These artifacts offer tangible links to the past. Each object has a story to tell, a story that can transport us back to the battlefields and camps of the Civil War. Museums and historical societies across the United States are filled with such artifacts, each one a silent witness to the human cost of this epic conflict. Section 8. Legacies of War, Echoes in the Present. The echoes of the Civil War still resonate in American society today. The issues that divided the nation, slavery, states' rights, the nature of federal power continue to be debated. The war's legacy is visible in the monuments that stand in town squares, in the names etched on memorials, in the ongoing struggle for racial equality. The Civil War, though long over, continues to shape the American present. Section 9. Unanswered Questions, The Allure of the Unknown. The American Civil War, despite being one of the most studied conflicts in history, still holds its share of mysteries. From the motivations of key figures to the strategies employed in pivotal battles, there are countless aspects that remain shrouded in uncertainty. Historians have spent decades poring over documents, letters, and diaries, yet new questions arise with each discovery. The fog of war, both literal and metaphorical, has left gaps in our understanding that continue to challenge scholars. Lost documents, conflicting accounts, and unanswered questions continue to intrigue historians and enthusiasts alike. The disappearance of crucial records, the varying perspectives of those who lived through the conflict, and the passage of time have all contributed to the enduring enigma of the Civil War. Each piece of evidence, each fragment of a letter or diary entry, offers a tantalizing glimpse into the past, yet often raises more questions than it answers. The quest to piece together these historical puzzles is a never-ending journey. The search for answers, the desire to uncover the hidden truths of this pivotal era, drives us to dig deeper, to explore the past with open minds and a sense of wonder. This relentless pursuit is not just about filling in the blanks of history, it's about understanding the human experience, the decisions and the emotions that shape the course of the nation. The allure of the unknown compels us to keep asking questions, to keep seeking out new sources, and to never settle for incomplete narratives. The Civil War, with all its complexities and contradictions, remains an endless source of fascination. The stories of bravery and sacrifice, the tales of strategy and survival, and the profound impact on the nation's history are all part of what makes this period so compelling. Each battlefield, each artifact, and each personal story adds a layer to our understanding, yet also reminds us of how much we still have to learn. The Civil War is not just a chapter in history books, it is a living, breathing narrative that continues to evolve. Subscribe for more, and join us as we continue to unravel the secrets of this defining chapter in American history. By subscribing, you become part of a community dedicated to exploring the past, understanding its complexities, and appreciating the lessons it holds for the present and future. Together, we can delve deeper into the mysteries of the Civil War, uncover new insights, and keep the conversation about this crucial period alive and vibrant. Your journey into the unknown starts here,